Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage. So Ohio State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Magoo. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the delay, it's Henry. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeye gashes the heart of the knee. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that scintillating 78-yarder for 6. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Bell. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Magoo. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I really like the third down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the fourth down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Find some fresh air. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bell. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up,
He's loose on the left. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henry. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Magoo. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Henry. Got it inside the 15. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye! 3rd touchdown in the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Pocket breaking down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Short gain on the play before he slides. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Here we go. Cross. Go.
Wants to throw. It's Magoo. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Glover. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is...
Maybe some room here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Ready, go.
To the ground. He's got it again. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal.
Red 18, ready, go!
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. That's taking advantage of a How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? Timeout call before this two-point conversion attempt. They've got 2 more left. Wanted to make sure they get this play call right. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive. After a turn.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air, it's Magoo. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the move, it's Henry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And this is the definition of complimentary. While your defense takes the ball away.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games,